2 days before Christmas, and it's gonna be bright and shiny. Hi, everybody. 2 days before Christmas. All right, 22, 23, 24, 25. Actually, 3 days before Christmas. 2.5 days. Wow! Christmas will be here before you know it. And I needed to get out of my slump. Can't keep crying anymore. I know when you have a family member, animal, or a person, everybody doesn't live forever. Well, Candy's still alive. She's in the other room, laying down, just like, just leave me alone. Take me to pee. Give me some water. I don't want the food. I'll try food again in a little bit, but I don't want to keep wasting a can of food and a can of food. And she'll eat a bite of my food here and there, but I'm not going to do it. So, and we're going to be, I got a couple of taste tests I'm going to do. One of them I know what it is. I've had it. I buy it every year. Every time they have it at the store, I pick it up and buy it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Would you like to come up? Whoever's here, y'all welcome to come up. I'm gonna be cooking chocolate pancakes. I love chocolate pancakes. When my daughter was small, I don't remember the brand, but they came in a little carton, like a milk carton, and you just added water and you shook it up and you made chocolate. It was chocolate pancakes. But I make them myself now. I just buy whatever pancake mix is on sale at the grocery store. I have my cocoa mix. I put in a bag here because it's homemade cocoa mix. It's cocoa, sugar, put in your own bag, and better than the store bought cocoa mix to me. I had a little bit of cocoa mix. Let's see who made these. This is a not brand deal, but if Kroger wants to sponsor me, I got their pancake mix. And it says on the back, water. I don't add water. Why? Because to me, good old buttermilk pancakes is the best. Anything you see, like if you like apple pancakes, put apple juice. You don't have to put water in your pancake mix. So, welcome. But I am going to put buttermilk that I've had a while. It's out of date on 912, but buttermilk is already sour. So the more sour, the better. So it won't hurt you. And this is whole curled buttermilk, and I don't know where I got it from. It's pet. Probably came from Kroger. I don't know. Have any clue. And then I'm cooking some bacon, of course, but I'm cooking it in the this is to cook it in the oven. Not oven, microwave. I'm gonna cook it in the microwave. All you do is take your 3 or 4 slices of bacon, however many you want to eat, put it on a paper plate or a regular plate, but with a paper towel. Put it in the microwave. You got bacon in no time. You're in a hurry, your kids want bacon. Cook it up. Put it in the refrigerator. They say, I want bacon. Well, it's in the refrigerator. It's already cooked. Cold bacon is good. I'm watching a family that does, for a while there, they were buying the bacon already cooked. And that stuff is double and triple and the price. So, but this bacon I got here was on sale last week on a 3-day sale at Kroger, $3.99 for a pound of Smithfield bacon. So this is a Kroger kind of dinner. And while this is all cooking, I'm going to show you a couple of, I call them tips for the year, or tips things you can only get at Christmas time. Well, most of the time you only find them around the holiday season. I bought one of the things that I'm going to talk about is if y'all are listening, who's here, is do you buy ginger? Do you cook with ginger? Or you're a Chinese cooker or use ginger a lot, and you buy one container, you use it up before the end of the year, and you're going, can't find ginger anymore. After Christmas, after the first of the year, I don't know why ginger is so hard to find. When you do find it, you're going to pay twice the price. So, while I'm getting that prepared, ginger, Ollie's. Y'all see that? $1.49. Ginger from, this is the only place I can find ginger throughout the year. Now, is Lidl's. Lidl's has ground ginger, but this cost me probably $1 more, or maybe $2 more. I don't remember, but I do buy it when I run out. But another trick is buy it at your local grocery store, your local discount store when you see it, because it's going to be gone in a month. You might still find it, but it's going to cost you more. But when they go on clearance or they go on sale in a store, pick up your ginger. I use it. It's good for diabetics and other things. All right, 3 pieces of bacon going in the microwave for about 4 minutes. While that's cooking, I'm going to show you how I do my pancake. I did these pancakes once before online. And I've also got a couple things I'm going to show you in a minute. Taste wise, one of them I've never had, but it's from another country. And y'all looking for something from another country and you don't have one of those foreign import stores or world markets or one of the stores that has all these things from other countries, I bet you got a Ross, a Marshalls, a Target, a TJ Maxx. Y'all ever go look at their candies and cookies and things? Well, that's what I got today. And I don't measure. I just need enough pancakes for me for supper. If I have leftover, I'll cook them another day. You know, I don't measure. It says back here 1 cup of mix to 2/3 cup of water. I don't use water. I use buttermilk. So, but if anybody wants to come up and join me, hey Joe, I've put the link out if you'd like to join me. If not, don't worry about it. I'm just cooking my dinner. Wanted something different, so I'm cooking pancakes and taking my hot chocolate mix. You can take regular cocoa powder, but this is my hot chocolate mix. Mix it in with my pancake mix. How much? Much as you want. How chocolate do you want for pancakes? How chocolatey tasting? So I did a little spoonful. Gonna mix it around, and they're gonna be chocolate pancakes. Got my bacon in the microwave cooking. Your mix gets kind of chocolatey. You see the chocolate a little bit in it. Yeah, they're not gonna be dark chocolate, but they're gonna be better than some of the places you go eat at. To me, they are. But we're gonna have that. Got my spatula. This came with the incredible egg thing, and I don't even know where it is and I don't remember what it did. So, but I've got that. How much buttermilk? To the consistency you want your pancake. Like the recipe said, 2/3 cup. But sometimes cooking is not a science. Regular bacon is not a science. So I may have about 1.5 cups of pancake mix. I don't know. I didn't count it. But I'm just going to cook a bunch of them. What I've got left, I'll either warm them up, eat them in a day or so. Freeze them. You go to the store and you buy the frozen pancakes. Make them yourself when you're making pancakes. Make the extras, put them in your Ziploc bag, freeze them, take them out. You know, you got pancakes that you didn't have to pay extra money for. So, alright. And it depends on how much and how thick you want your pancakes, how much milk you add to them. Now, you can also use this in your waffle maker. Believe it or not, waffles and pancakes are 99% the same thing. What makes a difference is sometimes a waffle may be sweeter than a pancake. Other than that, I think they're about the same thing. You ever go in the store and seen a waffle mix? It might be more expensive than the pancake mix. It's the same thing as pancake. So, yep, it's the same thing. Need to get my paper towels. All right. My bacon went ding, so I don't know if it's done. We'll check it in a minute. I got to turn on my fan. But now, if you got a non-stick pan, you don't have to worry about the butter. But I'm going to put butter, a little bit of butter in this pan. Pan's almost too hot, but yeah, it's almost too hot. It's going to make brown butter. As long as it ain't burnt butter. Splash you a spoonful or two in there. And let the pancakes cook. So, that's what I'm doing. All right, you heard me talk about ginger. Buy it when it's on at Christmas time. As long as you keep it out of sunlight, out of heat, the ginger will last you. I probably go through 2 a year, maybe 3, probably 2 a year, because I use ginger in a lot of my cooking. I use ginger in a lot of my cooking. And I got truffles from Turkey. We're going to try truffles from Turkey in a minute. They were at a store called DD's. DD's is I think a Mexican, like a DD's is like a Ross, a Marshall's, Target, not a Target, but a Ross and a Marshall's kind of thing. And so, you're looking for a last minute gift for somebody, go to your odd little stores and look at their food section. You'll be surprised at what you can find. That's where I got those. And then we're also going to show you these. Now, I don't know if everybody's heard about them. The company called Harry and David's. They're one of those companies you can buy all kinds of, food from. Well, they also have a market at the stores. These right here are like $25 on their website. At Ollie's, they're $6.99. So, let's hope this pancake turns over nicely. Has a little stuff, but it's okay. First one always sticks, maybe. I don't know. It's a little stuck. There it goes. We may have to scratch this one. But I love pancakes. And they don't want to turn over for some strange reason today. And I don't know where my other flipper is. I'll be dirty in the sink. But another thing I can do this if I want to, and I may do this, and we'll just keep talking, is I may make a big oven pancake. Put your butter in, pour it in, turn the oven on, and let it cook. Don't we all have disaster some days? That's not one to do right. And I've done these before. So I want to go cakey on me today. I don't know why. I'll show you. That one finally turned loose. Finally turned loose, but they're wanting to go cakey and burn. And I didn't have it on that high. So I'll show you that in a minute. We'll do, sometimes always the second and third pancake goes better than the first one. Now I do have a little pancake. Where is it? It's not there. I have a little thing that I bought that makes little bitty pancakes, a round circle pan with about 6 slots in it to make pancake and designs. All right. My first pancake is a poop. It's a disaster. But I'm going to put it on the pan anyway. It broke apart. Got a little overcooked on one side, but well, yeah. So, all right, we're going to try again. We're going to try again, folks. Now, with chocolate, you are going to get a little more brown than normal. But we'll add a lot more butter this time instead of a little bit of butter. Are y'all ready for Christmas? Who's ready for Christmas? All right, I got this one more under control. More butter, less heat. Okay, while that's cooking, I've never had these Turkish truffles. So we're gonna unbox them together. Never had them. Now, like the ribbon, you need the ribbon, and you save it for a package. So we're gonna see. Now these are 3 colors. They are can you see the 3 colors? The white, the dark, and the milk. Okay. White, dark, and milk. Let's see. My favorite is dark chocolate. Now it did not say it had anything in it, nut-wise or anything, so I can eat these. If I find a nut in it, then I won't be eating anymore, and they'll be give to my mom tomorrow Christmas present. Let's see. That's good. That is delicious. They came from DD's, or the local discount store, like a Ross or Marshall's. And they were $5.49. That's not bad for truffles. Not bad at all. That's good. All right. The pancake's looking a little better than before. But you gotta wait till it gets all bubbly and holy. Make those bubble holes. That's good. So if you're looking for last minute gifts, go to your little local clothing food stores. Alright. Let's hope this ain't more. Nope, it's good. 3 pieces of bacon. Maybe 30 seconds too long, but no, I like it. I'll eat it. I'm gonna have bacon and pancakes and truffles for dinner. I may see if Candy wants a bite of the bacon. She ate a bite of my chicken this morning and dressing. Hey, welcome. But she's only had she had 2 little pieces, tiny little pieces of cheese yesterday. Third piece, she looked like, no thanks, Mom. She ate a piece of my chicken today, went to give her another piece, and she said, no thanks, Mom. So I'm just loving her while I have her. Yep. All right. All right, let's hope in this pie this turns over a lot better. They don't want to turn over. And my other flipper, I don't know where it's at. There it goes. It's trying to do better than before. Yeah, here it comes. Here it comes, everybody. 1, 2, 3, flip. Now see, it looks burnt, but it's not. It's because it's chocolate. It's going to get dark. So, and then what do you say? What do I add to my pancakes when get done? I just add butter. A lot of people do like syrup, or they like honey, or they like jelly or jam on their pancakes. Just give me a butter. I'm not really. Now I will cook with. When I go to the restaurant, Cracker Barrel, and I order pancakes, I take the syrup home. It used to be 100% maple syrup. Now it's half maple, half whatever. But I will use that sometimes and put it in my pancake mix or my waffle mix or in something I'm cooking, and I'll eat it that way. But I do not want it actually on top of my food. It's not. I'm just not that kind of person. All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Let's see if it's done. Almost. It's coming loose, but it's not quite done. I can tell it's still a little gooey. So, what's your choice of drink today? Non-alcoholic water. I may have this whole past year. I may have had 8 drinks, and I had 3 of those on the cruise. But I'm not a drinker. Give me water any day, anytime. Oh. All right. All right, let's see what this pancake looks like. Oh, yeah. Yum. That looks better on that side. All right, let's go for pancake number 2 and 3 and 4. No, I don't know how many I cook. I've got enough left over that when I get all these done, I'm probably going to take the leftover batter and just put it in one, pour it all together, put it in the oven and cook it, and I'll have one big giant oven pancake. Now, we have a place in the mountains up in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I believe that's where it's at. Or it could be Gatlinburg. They're so close together. I'm not sure where the restaurant actually is. But it's called the Farmhouse. Well, they bring you a pancake. That one pancake is enough to feed 2 people. And they cook it in the oven. And it's about an inch thick. And they call it a pancake. And it's delicious. That's where I got the idea that you can make oven pancakes at home. Put it in a pan that goes in the oven. It doesn't have to be a round pan. It can be a square pan. But put you enough butter so when you take it out and it cooks, it'll come out of the pan. So, we tried that truffle, and I'm going to show you this. If any of y'all have Harry and David, have ever had their stuff, need to get something open. Got a piece of tape there. Okay, ever had it? Well, I started buying these at Lidl's. Where did I get these? Ollie's, not Lidl's, Ollie's. And they are individual wrapped truffles. Individually wrapped chocolate truffles. These are dark chocolate. They also make a milk chocolate. They make a raspberry. I had the raspberry one time by accident because I wasn't paying attention when I was picking up. And I'm not a raspberry person, so my neighbor, I gave her one. She enjoyed it. I said, you can have the rest of them. If you like raspberry, you'll like the Harry and David one. But yeah, I'll show you what these look like. And these were, like I said, $6.99. I have gotten them as cheap as $4.99 at Ollie's, but I think they went up over the last year or so. All right, gotta check on my pancake. Oh yeah, it's all right. And these are fantastic. I like these too. I don't usually like a lot of American candy, but these are homemade from Harry and David's. I guess they make them out of their company, or I don't know. Because some companies you go and buy, at Christmas time, and you go to another website, you see the same thing. That's because they're all affiliated with the same bakery. And that's a dark chocolate. I like. I like it. All right, gotta flip this pancake. 1, 2, 3. So that's pretty good. It's gonna be a chocolate night, chocolate dinner. Who likes breakfast for dinner? I do. I love breakfast for dinner. I'm gonna cut this down one more because they're actually cooking a little too high still. Um, I got anything planned for Christmas? Last minute shopping you got to do? Anybody want to come and say hello? You're welcome to come up and say hello. Now, I did a live day for yesterday talking about my dog. I guess all y'all know she's got cancer. And any day, any hour, any week that she passes away. But I don't see it going on for another few days because she's not really eating. Nope, she's not really eating. So nope, but she don't eat. You can't survive without eating. I don't care if you're a dog, cat, pig, kangaroo, whatever, you gotta eat. You're a human being. You got to eat. Yep. Um, when's y'all's next cruise, anybody? Mine's in February. If my friend is listening, I think it's called the Grandiosis I'm going on. I'm meeting one of our friends is going to be on that ship. She booked it first, and it's the one I've been wanting to go on because it's Valentine's. And I met my husband in January, and our first date was February the 16th. And I didn't know that it was his birthday is February 15th. And I asked him years later. He said, "You didn't ask me. It's my when my birthday was." So I want to go honor him and do something for his on that for his birthday time. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't want to send balloons up because that's polluting the earth. I may get something made up to hand out in remembrance of James. I don't know yet. I uh, still got a week or so before I decide what I'm going to do to get something here at the house beforehand. Maybe a little sticker in remembrance of James or something. I don't know yet. Or I go somewhere and get something to eat and eat it in his remembrance. I don't know yet. But he was born in 1954. So last year he would have turned 75. Right? 24. No, 70. excuse me, 70. No, what is it? 34, 54, 64, 74, 84, 94, 2004, 2014, 2024. That aren't right. That's it, 90. Anyway, 64, 74, 84, 94, 2004, 2020, 14, 2020. Yeah, even 70 years old. I can't even wrong. But these pancakes are coming out good. I could have got out my waffle maker too and did it, but I didn't. Now that's the best of the pancakes. That one turned out really good. Really, really good. But we're going to sample it. I don't even have a fork here, but I'm going to put a little butter on it and sample it for you. Mm-hmm. They're fantastic. I know I shouldn't be eating with my fingers. God didn't have forks in his day, so. Those are good. Those are good. Very good. So if you like chocolate pancakes, this is what the inside of it looks like. If you want more chocolatier, add more chocolate. They're good. So that is my Christmas doings right now. You know, so see how many pancakes I can get with. And this one wants to stick. I don't know why they want to stick. Well, probably need a new pan. Or another trick that I should have remembered is I did have the pan hot, but I had it too hot to start with. So, is when you're cooking, hot pan, hot oil, food won't stick. So that means you got to have your pan hot. If you're frying something and it needs oil, add your oil, make sure it's warm. But, get your pan hot first. And if it's too hot, turn it off. Move it off the eye. Let it cool down before you put your stuff in it. So. Or who's making candy or cookies or pies for Christmas? I'm not making any of that. Yeah, that one stuck a little bit too, but hey, they're still good pancakes. It's because they're sticking. Yeah. Another pancake going in. But I'll let the world know when my dog passes away. I'm praying. I wanted to make it through Christmas. Tomorrow I'm going to see my mother, and so the friend that's taking me, I called her and told her that Candy's got cancer and she's dying, and that if you don't want her in your car, that's fine. She said, bring the dog. Because, I don't want to leave her at home. If I was just going to be gone a couple hours to go to the grocery store and back, yes, I'll leave my dogs at home. Because they're not allowed in the grocery store. But she is allowed in the nursing home. So I'm taking her tomorrow to see my mother. She will go with me till the day she dies. So, but I'm glad my friend said bring her. If she dies while we're gone, she said. So I'll bring her blanket or a blanket, because I keep one in her stroller. We use a stroller I've used a stroller with Candy since she was 4 weeks old. And I will continue using a stroller till she dies with her. It's easier. You go out, if you want to train a dog to be a helping dog, or just to be a dog to go with you. You got to train them when they're puppies, 4 to 6 weeks old. Start training them to. But I don't think I'll get another dog after Candy. Because I can't take Candy on a cruise unless she's a helping dog, and I'm not getting a helping dog. That's still money. And hey, Danny. So it's just gonna be me after Candy's gone, but I'll enjoy myself. It's gonna be me and me. Oh, another thing you can put in pancakes. You don't have any chocolate chip cookies, but you got truffles, or you got a Hershey bar, or you like nuts, and you've got a caramel nut bar, Snickers, whatever. Break those little pieces up and put it in your pancake batter. You may not want your kids to have a lot of sugar, but put it in the pancake batter, and they'll feel like, oh boy, Mama and Daddy gave us something special. So, yeah. I just wish these pancakes were not sticking on me every other one. There it goes. Coming out fine and dandy. Let's hope it doesn't stick on me. There it goes. If you have a regular pan for pancakes, some people don't even put butter, but I put butter because I don't want them sticking. So that's my Christmas story, and I'm sticking to it. But I hope everybody gets what they want for Christmas. Hope y'all have a blessed Christmas. And Michael Ann's for Mama's going live Christmas night she said probably around 10. I know Scotty J on the Wednesday, is that Christmas? Let's see. Yeah. The 24th, Scotty J is going to go live. So if you got your invite from Scotty, he wants people to come up, talk about Christmas. So, but we're going to see everybody before the new year. I'll go live again. Yeah. But I love butter on pancakes. So this one turned out better than it didn't stick. That one turned out pretty good. The butter in here is getting a little brown, but it's not burnt. There's a difference between brown butter and burnt butter. And that's like a few seconds quicker to get it off the stove. If you go to some places and they will say it's served with brown butter is that's just gotten a little too hot and browned on you, but it's not burnt. A burnt butter you leave there, yeah, it's going to turn into burnt butter. Yeah, I got enough for 2 more pancakes. So I'm going to call it, folks. I've been on almost 40 minutes, and get off and eat. My friends will be back and they can talk, or anybody want to talk. I'm up for talking on Messenger. If you don't like to go on camera, but you want somebody to talk to, we can talk behind the camera. Call me on my Messenger. Because sometimes I need somebody to talk to, and I don't want to bother. So you don't want to bother people. So, all right, everyone. Y'all have a blessed night, blessed day, wherever you are. And we'll see y'all on the next adventures with Roxanne. Thanks, everybody.